So conversation is important. I think conversation is to civilize life, what our respiratory system is to our bodies. And we can talk, we can have these incredibly difficult conversations, and the biographies of these two men show that. Maajid was trying to bring about the Caliphate as a young adult and went to prison because he was trying to bring about the Caliphate, and went to prison because he was probably prepared to use violence to get to that end. And secular, liberal, Jewish, I don't know, meditating, you said, on meditating somewhere, studying neuroscience. These two men come together and engage in open and honest conversation. It wasn't just a chit-chat here and there. These men were really stating their positions as clearly as possible. Sam explains, if you read that book, he shows Maajid why he believes that Islam is not a religion of peace. And Sam also makes his arguments as clearly and as honestly as he possibly can. And I think it is through that sort of engagement that we can get, all of us can evolve to make the world a better place. It is not by hiding behind memes like Islamophobia. It is not by cutting off conversation, by calling your opponent a bigot, accusing them of hatred, accusing them of phobias and other crazy conditions. That's not the way. We are not going to have a more peaceful world, and we're definitely not going to fight Islamic extremists by stopping the conversation on Islam. I think Sam learned what I also learned, which is you've got to engage, and you have to remain engaged with the people who disagree with you. And maybe Sam always knew this. Maybe that's why he was engaging with Maajid. I also think we all learn that little booklet that they wrote together is, in a way, it opens one to the psychology of growing up a Muslim. It is not enough to say, I could easily do that. We could all easily just say, oh, these people are just not going to ever change. But it gives you a window into this psychology, how these ideas in our heads about our faith or about not having a faith, how these ideas are so embedded and so deep-seated. And it's not just, you can't just wave it off, Again, I have been very naive myself, thinking, oh, but if you see the facts and they're plain and they're consistent, people should just walk away from Islam. And it's just not as easy as that. And I think it's plain for Sam, in Maajid's case, that he doesn't want to give up 1,500 years of tradition. His psychological and emotional relationship with his family and his community, and that it's not just a matter of arriving at a conclusion. It's religion is just so much bigger and more deep-seated than that.